For the world's wealthiest, the concept of escape is evolving from private islands to subterranean fortresses. As global uncertainties escalate, a specific nation has emerged as the premier sanctuary: New Zealand. This pristine, isolated archipelago, lauded for its stability and remote beauty, has quietly become the preferred destination for a new kind of luxury development, the billionaire bunker. We investigate the evidence, seeking to understand the motivations behind this extraordinary trend and its profound implications for society. What drives the ultra-rich to invest millions in hidden shelters thousands of miles from their primary residences? New Zealand's appeal is multifaceted, rooted in its unique geographical and political profile. In 2023, the Global Peace Index, compiled by the Institute for Economics and Peace, ranked New Zealand as the world's second most peaceful nation. This consistent top-tier ranking, alongside its robust democratic institutions and low corruption, offers a stark contrast to many other global powers. Its isolated island geography further enhances this perception of security, presenting a natural barrier against widespread societal disruption. This combination makes it an unparalleled, safe haven for those seeking to mitigate extreme risks. One of the most prominent figures linked to this trend is PayPal co-founder and tech billionaire Peter Thiel. Reports, including those from The Guardian, confirmed Thiel's acquisition of a vast 477-acre property near Wanaka in 2015. While the precise details of his alleged bunker remain private, Thiel's move amplified public awareness of New Zealand as a doomsday destination for the global elite. His successful acquisition, despite the nation's stringent Overseas Investment Act, highlighted the potential for ultra-wealthy individuals to navigate regulatory hurdles. This case set a precedent, signaling the viability for others to follow suit. The market for high-end survival bunkers has surged, with specialized companies catering exclusively to the ultra-rich. Vivos, a leading provider of luxury shelters, offers a range of options, from shared community bunkers to bespoke private fortresses. Robert Vicino, CEO of Vivos, stated in a 2016 interview that the company had already secured hundreds of private bunkers within New Zealand. While specific numbers are difficult to verify independently, the statement underscores the scale of interest. These facilities are not mere shelters, they are engineered for long-term, self-sufficient habitation, often accommodating dozens of individuals for years. The investment required for these ultimate safe havens is substantial, reflecting the advanced engineering and luxury amenities involved. According to industry reports, a shared space in a high-end survival community can start at approximately $35,000 per person. However, for those seeking ultimate privacy and bespoke features, a private luxury bunker can command prices upwards of $8.3 million. This figure can escalate dramatically depending on the size, location, and customized specifications, such as advanced defense systems, medical facilities, or expansive entertainment areas. The cost signals a profound commitment to long-term self-preservation. One known example illustrating the scale of these projects is the Rise facility, located in North Canterbury, New Zealand. While not explicitly named as Thiel's bunker, it represents the caliber of private, multi-million-dollar underground developments being pursued. The project reportedly includes luxury apartments, extensive common areas, and sophisticated life support systems, all buried deep beneath the earth. Details, often shrouded in secrecy due to security concerns, suggest self-sufficient power generation, advanced air filtration, and secure communication systems capable of enduring various apocalyptic scenarios. It's a microcosm of a new society, built for endurance. What specific threats are driving these extraordinary preparations? The COVID-19 pandemic significantly accelerated interest in isolated, self-sufficient properties. Private jet inquiries to New Zealand reportedly spiked during the early stages of the pandemic, according to various reports. Beyond biological threats, motivations span a spectrum of fears: societal collapse, climate catastrophe, resource wars, and even civil unrest. For the ultra-rich, these bunkers represent a tangible insurance policy against a future they perceive as increasingly volatile and unpredictable. It's a pragmatic response to perceived existential risks. New Zealand's Overseas Investment Act is designed to regulate foreign acquisition of sensitive land, typically requiring buyers to demonstrate substantial benefit to the country. Peter Till's successful acquisition of his Wanaka property, despite initial scrutiny, highlighted the complexities. Critics argue that such high-profile approvals for foreign billionaires might undermine the spirit of the law, prioritizing wealth over broader national interests. The government faces a delicate balance, attracting investment versus preserving national assets and addressing local concerns about land ownership and access. The process for these highly private projects often remains opaque. At the core of these bunkers is an unwavering focus on security and self-sufficiency. Beyond reinforced concrete and blast doors, these facilities feature advanced air purification systems, capable of filtering out biological and chemical agents. Extensive food storage, often coupled with hydroponic gardens, promises sustenance for years. Power is typically generated through redundant off-grid systems, like solar arrays with massive battery backups or diesel generators. Water purification and recycling systems ensure a continuous supply. The goal is complete autonomy, allowing occupants to weather any external crisis without reliance on external infrastructure. The proliferation of billionaire bunkers raises significant societal questions. A 2020 Oxfam report highlighted the ever-widening wealth gap, indicating that the world's richest 1% own more than twice as much wealth as 6.9 billion people. The existence of these elaborate escape plans for the ultra-rich, while millions globally face poverty and vulnerability, underscores this stark disparity. Critics argue it represents a profound ethical disconnect, a retreat from shared responsibility in times of crisis. It forces a conversation about collective resilience versus individualistic survival strategies. What does it mean for a society when its wealthiest members prepare to abandon it? While New Zealand stands out, it's not the only nation considered a safe haven by the global elite. Other contenders include Switzerland, known for its political neutrality and robust civil defense infrastructure, and remote parts of the United States, like Montana or Colorado, for those who prefer to stay domestic. However, New Zealand's unique combination of extreme geographical isolation, consistent political stability, and a relatively low population density often gives it an edge. Its perceived distance from major geopolitical flashpoints further enhances its appeal, a critical factor for long-term security planning. The choice between underground bunkers and above-ground fortified compounds presents distinct trade-offs. Underground bunkers offer superior protection against direct impacts, fallout, and extreme weather events, providing a covert and insulated environment. Their primary drawback is the substantial construction cost, complexity, and potential psychological impact of prolonged subterranean living. Above-ground compounds offer easier access, natural light, and often lower construction costs, but are far more vulnerable to direct attack, environmental disasters, and societal unrest. For the billionaire class, the emphasis on absolute security often pushes the decision firmly underground, despite the challenges. The influx of ultra-wealthy individuals and their private projects has garnered mixed reactions within New Zealand. Economically, these investments bring capital and create high-paying jobs in specialized construction and security sectors. However, concerns about gentrification, land accessibility for locals, and the widening perception of an us versus them dynamic persist. Some local communities express apprehension about becoming a playground for the rich, while others welcome the economic stimulus. The secretive nature of many bunker projects further fuels public speculation and, at times, resentment, fostering a debate about national identity and equity. The vision underpinning these bunkers extends beyond mere survival. It's about establishing a functioning, post-collapse infrastructure. These facilities are not designed for temporary discomfort but for long-term living, often with medical bays, entertainment zones, and advanced communication arrays. The implication is that these bunkers could become centers for rebuilding, or at least maintaining, a semblance of the world that once was under the aegis of those who could afford to prepare. It raises questions about who gets to define and lead any future society, and on what terms, following a catastrophic event. The secretive nature of these underground constructions poses unique challenges for regulatory oversight. While surface structures must adhere to strict building codes and environmental regulations, the subterranean elements can be harder to monitor. Ensuring compliance with seismic standards, waste disposal protocols, and resource management within a deeply buried, private facility requires specialized oversight. New Zealand authorities must balance national security concerns with transparency and adherence to environmental guidelines, especially for projects that could profoundly impact local ecosystems or water tables. The full scope of these hidden developments often remains unknown to the public. As global volatility continues, the trend of ultra-wealthy individuals seeking refuge in places like New Zealand shows no signs of abating. The billionaire bunker phenomenon serves as a stark barometer of our times, reflecting profound anxieties about the future, growing wealth disparities, and the ultimate individualistic response to collective threats. For New Zealand, this means navigating a future where its pristine image may increasingly be intertwined with its role as a hidden sanctuary for the global elite. The question remains, is this a sustainable model for a nation, or does it risk fostering deeper divisions?